everyone. First of all, I welcome all of you to the Society Introductions of Students Gymkhana. I am Michelle Vikutikel and I will be your host for today's evening. Firstly, congratulations everyone for clearing JEE Advanced and securing your place here at Indian Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar. We are really glad to have you all here with us. Jumping straight into the evening's agenda, I would like to explain you guys the importance and functions of the Students Gymkhana. It is a student body fostering all student activities at IIT Bhubaneswar and bridges the gap between the students and the authorities. From its genesis in the year 2001, it seeks to cultivate various qualitative approaches among students to master and enhance life. The Students' Gymkhana is the nucleus of the numerous extracurricular, technical, co-curricular activities held in IIT Bhubaneswar, spanning activities of different genres of sports, cultural, and technical fields. I know that all of you are eagerly waiting to know about the different councils, societies, and team of the Students' Gymkhana. So, to begin with, I would like to introduce to you Mr. Swapnil More. He is the Vice President of Students Gymkhana. He is the representative head of the entire body, a proactive and a dynamic leader, and we are all glad to have a leader like him. Moving forward, I would like to invite Mr. Krishna Mundra, the General Secretary of the Socio-Cultural Council, to brief you about the council work and functioning.
Good evening, everyone. I am Krishna Mundra, the General Secretary of Socio-Cultural Council. My heartiest congratulations to you all for making it to IIT, the dream for which you worked day and night for the last 2 years. You all must have thought and planned a lot of things like you'll act, you'll dance, sing, paint, and whatnot once you come into IIT. But all you have been doing is attending these hybrid classes. So now, embrace yourselves as your dreams are going to come true with today's introductory session when you'll get to know about the most diverse council of our students' Gymkhana, that is the Socio-Cultural Council. There are 7 societies and 3 clubs in our council, starting with Fourth Wall, the Dramatic Society, RO, the Music Society, D Gang, the Dance Society, Kalakriti, the Fine Arts Society, Clicks, the Photography Society, Cinewave, the Cinematography Society, Souls for Solace, the Social Welfare Society, and 3 clubs Panisha, the English Literary Club, Abhivyakti, Hindi Sahitya Samiti, and the Quiz Club. Our council presents you with a platform where you can learn and enhance your skills while enjoying and having fun. As a part of our council, you'll get a chance to participate in various competitions throughout the nation. Though, because of our institute's SOP in place, we have to conduct this introductory session online. But still, I strongly believe that you are going to like it. We'll soon have the society inductions. Come be a part of the amazing societies and our council as a whole and make the best memories of your college life. Hoping for huge participation during inductions and also during the events that will be organized in future.
What are you guys doing? We are fun. What? अबे साले माफ करना उससे मैं इधर उधर निकल जाता हूँ. Can't you see we are shooting? Actually we are shooting a VFX. Hello.
हेलो आई एम हर्षल नाम तो सुना होगा
This is our team. We are from Cinewave. This is the filmmaking society of our institute.
Can you show me what are you doing?
Hi, Chotu. Introduce the script actors to this script drama.
Hello, I am
चुप! बिल्कुल चुप!
Oh, I was just telling that I am a student here in IIT Bhubaneswar and I want to join you guys.
Oh really? Do you want to join us?
I'm Prateek. He's Yasaswin. We are the writers at Cinewave. So if you want to join us and help us, just please leave us alone. We have been spending the past few hours just trying to get the perfect script. We're not able to get it, man. Just leave us alone. Give us some time. You go to the editors. They'll show you some stuff that you'll be interested in. Just leave us alone, man. We need to work on our script.
Try to practice and show this from another camera. चल चल तापन मत से कर जा. Here, Adarsh, IIT is here. Follow me, Adarsh.
Come with me, Shubham. This is our workspace. You know, do all the crazy stuff you see in the movies. How is it?
Nice.
Have you ever been to Egypt?
No?
Wanna go?
Yeah. It's too hot here.
Yeah. I think we should go to some cold place. Arey, don't worry. We should go somewhere else.
Wow.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Doctor Strange.
Wanna have his power?
Yeah.
Just do like this. Which world do you want to see?
Avengers World? Keep coming. Keep coming. Close it, close it.
Shit! We should go to Tony Stark's room. This is Tony Stark's room. Yeah. Let me show you something. This is our Instagram page. Do follow.
Yeah, I will surely follow.
Let's go back to our workspace. You wait up. I have something for you. Did you see?
What? Wow.
This is for you. You should join Cinewave.
Yeah, I will surely join Cinewave.
Shubham? Shubham? I guess they actually left.
Hello Freshers, I am Preeti, a member of Click Society. Let's get started with the society introduction. Clicks is a photography society of IIT Bhubaneswar. It was formed with the aim to provide visual data to the institute and showcase the college events to a larger audience through photographs. We organize various workshops on photography and post-processing. We also conduct various photography competitions all around the year to help nurture the talent of photography among students. So what is Clicks for? Clicks enhances the enjoyment of photography as a profession or a hobby. It provides good fellowship among enthusiasts with common interests. It creates opportunities for every student to discover the artists within themselves. It stimulates techniques and creativity through competition, exhibition, and sharing. The society members will be given chance to shoot for the college events and activities. They will also get the opportunity to learn post-processing. So all the pictures that you have seen so far have been clicked by the members of Clicks. Now we'll be showing pictures of various themes that were clicked by the Clicks members. So this is landscape clicked by Aditya Jain, low light by Akash Mishra, portraiture by Rakhi Mansoor, nature by Dev Morwal, street photography clicked by Vardhan Mittal, architecture by Rishita, reflections by Jitendra Kumar, nature by Kaushik De. Now I'll be handing over the presentation to Vardhan.
Hello all, my name is Vardhan Mittal. I am the current secretary of Clicks and I will be talking about post-processing. So as you can see here on the slide, on the left side we have a photograph that shows before and on the right side we have a photograph that shows after. So intuitively you can understand that post-processing is some sort of a procedure that converts a photograph from one style to another style. Now, the question is, why do we do post-processing? Why is it important? And what does it really mean? So, post-processing can sometimes also be called editing in a layman's term, although editing can be thought of more like a subset or a smaller segment of post-processing. There is much more to it than just changing a little bit of contrast and things like that. So, it gives the photographer the ability to access and edit their images to produce the best photograph possible. So here when we mean the best photograph possible, we mean that when the photographer takes a photograph with their camera, there is some difference between their vision of the photograph and what the camera can produce. So post-processing is used as a way to bridge that gap to reach the final vision of the photographer. Post-processing involves a lot of different aspects, much more than adjusting brightness of the images and contrast, like I mentioned. And most of what that needs to be done can be done through softwares like Adobe Lightroom or Snapseed. And also these are the softwares that we encourage our society members to use and we teach it in our workshops. Here is a small plug for our magazine. So we call it Clicksages, and this magazine is a culmination of the efforts of everybody from Clicks. And it not only has photographs, it has articles on photography. So this is the front page for issue number 1 of this year, and we'll be publishing future issues. So do check it out. You can find any flip link of it on our Instagram page. And follow us on our social media. We have a Facebook page and we also have an Instagram account. So thank you and see you at the inductions.
emotions are so strong that I work without knowing it. The strokes come like speech, once said Vincent van Gogh. We welcome you all on behalf of Kalakriti, the Fine Arts Society. We understand that the 2 year path of devotion and hard work hasn't been easy. Now that you've accomplished your aim, it's time to rediscover the craftsman within you and explore the previously unknown realms. Kalakriti, the Fine Arts Society of IIT Bhubaneswar. Let's begin with knowing what Kalakriti is all about.
So, who are we? We aim to encourage and nurture creative imagination in everyone. It is one of the oldest society of IIT Bhubaneswar, which has been active since its foundation in the year 2008. What do we do here? We paint, sketch, decorate, and the thing that runs through it all is that we have fun. We have a lot of fun. Let's take a look back at the happenings. Workshops. We, the members of the society, not only focus on art enthusiasts, but we also encourage lay people to participate. We host classes to assist you learn new art techniques and introduce you to new materials that will help you accomplish better artwork.
Now, let's talk about the big event we do, the Diwali celebration. Our creativity gives Diwali, the celebration of lights, a new spin. Beautifully crafted diyas, enchanting illuminations, and intriguing decor will undoubtedly make this one of IIT Bhubaneswar's most memorable nights. We make every effort to make you feel at home.
Moving forward, let's talk about art galleries. Art is a means of expressing oneself, which is exactly what we do in art galleries. We display a variety of artist works that deserves to be appreciated and inspires others. Not only that, but we also publish magazines. We publish magazines that help you learn and experiment with numerous art genres. These are some of the things we do around here. For the first time ever, we started with the manga series, which was a success.
Now, let's take a look at the types of artistry we create. The most colorful thing you'll ever see is black and white. Let's have a peek at some of our sketches. Astonishing, isn't it? Moving on to painting. A painting requires a little mystery, some vagueness, and some fantasy. You wouldn't need to paint if you could convey it in words. Isn't that so? Here are a few handful of our artworks. A mandala is an integrated structure organized around a unifying center. Let's take a look at our mandala art.
Then there's pen art. During a lecture, do you recall doodling those random tornadoes on the last page of your notebook? A pen, on the other hand, is capable of far more. Take a look at the following. This isn't it, there's more. Let's get started with craft. Kalakriti originated as an origami paper that was folded over and over again. In the spirit of origami, here are some examples of our work. Then there's digital art. Both the painterly side of the photographers and the photographer's side of a painter have been boosted by digital art. These were created by some extremely talented individuals. They appear to be realistic, right?
Apart from that, we also dabble in other sorts of art, such as doodle art. Doodle art is a fun way to draw beautiful and original designs with cute and childlike characters or random and abstract patterns. Here are a few examples. Now, let's move on to other artworks. Here we have fluid art, 3D rendering, quilling. Beautiful, isn't it?
Now let's talk about our team. This is the talented group of individuals who represent the people and the seamless operation of our society. These are our governors and our secretary, who is the face of our society. Next, we have various team leaders.
We've always believed that making small steps forward every day adds up to significant outcomes. Here are some of our accomplishments.
Well, you now have a good understanding of who we are, what we do, and what we've accomplished. As such, we, like any other society, are incomplete without our admirers. We eagerly look forward to hear from you. These are our social media accounts you can use to reach us. We can be found on Instagram as Kalakriti_IITBBS and on Facebook as Kalakriti the Fine Arts Society of IIT Bhubaneswar. We wish you all the best of luck. Looking forward to see everyone during the induction.
नमस्कार, आप सभी का हृदय से अभिवादन। आज हम आपको हमारी अभिव्यक्ति की दुनिया की सैर कराते हैं।
सबसे पहले अभिव्यक्ति का शाब्दिक अर्थ क्या है? अभिव्यक्ति का अर्थ विचारों का प्रकटीकरण होता है। अभिव्यक्ति भारतीय प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान भुवनेश्वर की हिंदी साहित्य समिति है। वर्तमान में अभिव्यक्ति के 2 गवर्नर हैं, निरंजन चौहान, सुशांत कुमार। यह दोनों तृतीय वर्ष के छात्र हैं। हमारे सेक्रेटरी आयुष कश्यप हैं, जो द्वितीय वर्ष के छात्र हैं।
अभिव्यक्ति का मुख्य लक्ष्य संस्थान में छात्रों को एक सार्थक मंच प्रदान करना है, जिसके माध्यम से वो अपने विचारों, भावों एवं कल्पनाओं को संवाद, लेख, कविता, व्यंग्य आदि माध्यमों में व्यक्त कर सकते हैं। हमारी समिति का उद्देश्य लोगों में हिंदी साहित्य के प्रति रुझान को बढ़ाना भी है। समिति संस्थान के छात्रों को अलग अलग विषयों को शामिल करके रचनाएं लिखने के लिए भी हमेशा प्रेरित करती है।
अभिव्यक्ति के 3 अलग अलग समूह हैं, लेखन, तकनीकी और व्यक्तित्व। हम अपने सोशल मीडिया हैंडल पर पहेलियां, मुहावरे, शब्दार्थ, कविताएं और रचनात्मक लेखन सामग्री जो हमारे सदस्यों द्वारा लिखी गई हैं, पोस्ट करते हैं। हम अभिव्यक्ति के माध्यम से अनेक प्रतियोगिताएं जैसे वाद विवाद, कविता लेखन एवं प्रस्तुतिकरण, रचनात्मक निबंध लेखन, एशियाई संसदीय वाद विवाद प्रतियोगिता आदि जैसे मनोरंजक कार्यक्रम आयोजित करते हैं।
हिंदी पखवाड़ा एक 14 दिवसीय कार्यक्रम है। इसके दौरान आवाज दिल की, रचनात्मक लेखन, दृष्टिकोण, आवेग, शास्त्रार्थ एवं मेरी कृति जैसे बोलने एवं लिखने की प्रतियोगिताओं का आयोजन किया जाता है।
वार्षिक लिटरेरी महोत्सव लिट्सप्री के अंतर्गत राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर पोइट्री स्लैम अल्फाज का आयोजन भी कराया जाता है। काव्यांजलि नामक काव्य संध्या का आयोजन भी कराया जाता है। अभिव्यक्ति के सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट्स कुछ इस प्रकार हैं।
आप सभी ने हमको ध्यानपूर्वक सुना, उसके लिए धन्यवाद। आगे हम प्रस्तुत करते हैं हमारे अभिव्यक्ति परिवार के सदस्यों द्वारा लिखी गई कुछ रचनाएं।
बातों में वो पहले से अधिक मीन हो गई, बातों में वो पहले से अधिक मीन हो गई, मौका मिला तो 2 से भले 3 हो गई, करते थे सैनिटाइज जिसे इश्क से अपने, जाने वो किसके संग क्वारंटीन हो गई, जाने वो किसके संग क्वारंटीन हो गई।
हाल ही में म्यांमार में सन 2020 के चुनाव संपन्न हुए। चुनावों में एक बार फिर से ऑंग सैन सू की ही पार्टी विजयी घोषित हुई। सेना का यह आरोप है कि इन चुनावों में सूकी की पार्टी ने फर्जीवाड़े की सहायता से जीत हासिल की है और इसी को इन्होंने तख्तापलट की वजह भी बताया है।
आज अपनी घड़ी पहनते वक्त बचपन का एक किस्सा याद आया, किस्सा जिसमें मैं, पापा और उनकी घड़ी थी।
जीवन से जब कोई चीज निकलती है तो जीवन से जुड़ी हुई बातें सबके लिए समान होती हैं। बिल्कुल सर। जीवन सबका एक ही जैसा है, संघर्ष सबका एक ही जैसा है, परिवार सबका एक ही जैसा है। बहुत एलीट लोगों को, बहुत मतलब जो पैसे से बहुत ऊपर जीवन में उठ चुके हैं, उनको अगर छोड़ दिया जाए तो आमतौर पे सभी लोग जीवन में एक ही जैसा संघर्ष कर रहे हैं।
नहीं भूला मैं उस झूले को, चाहत थी उस नील गगन को छूने की, उस सुनहरी शाम जो खेलों में बसी थी, जैसे एक बगिया जो फूलों से सजी थी। आज भी याद है वो दादी माँ की कहानी, वो कागज की कश्ती, वो बारिश का पानी, हर दिन एक नई सौगात लाती थी, हजारों ख्वाहिशें कुछ यूं ही बन जाती थी।
हाँ माँ, तेरा कर्जदार हूँ मैं, हाँ माँ, तेरा कर्जदार हूँ मैं, पर एक कर्ज और लेना चाहता हूँ मैं। तेरे आंचल की छांव में एक बार फिर से सांस लेना चाहता हूँ मैं। ममता की लिबास से खुद को ढकना चाहता हूँ मैं। जिंदगी से कुछ लम्हे चुराना चाहता हूँ मैं। माँ, आज बस तेरा बेटा बनना चाहता हूँ मैं। आज बस तेरा बेटा बनना चाहता हूँ मैं। शुक्रिया।
Greetings from Panacea, the English Literary Society of IIT Bhubaneswar. Panacea literally means remedy for all difficulties. We don't judge, we accept criticisms, we love disagreements.
The hierarchy of the society consists of the governors, followed by the secretary, and then the members. Our governors are Debadrita Das, Saurav Kumar, and G. Chaitali. They are currently studying in the third year. The secretary of our society is Ayush Kashyap. He is a second year student.
Our society majorly consists of four parts: writing, journalism, oratory, and reading. Writing. Pen is mightier than sword. Panacea write well-researched articles, review movies and series, compose heart-wrenching poems, and create a lot of interesting stories. Get ready to play with words and sentences, read between the lines, and delve deep into the intricacies of language. And if you are thinking, where can you find this stuff? For that, we have our blog as well as we post that on our Instagram handle.
Reading. Books take you on a voyage to a different world, and a book club gives a group of friends on that trip. Panacea gives you a ticket to that trip. The Panacea Book Club actively conducts meetings to discuss everyone's perception on the book and organizes fun trivia games alongside to make reading more interesting.
Journalism. Journalism is a force for a social change. Reporting should express and must do so quickly. While the reverberations of marvel, the cases of when, and difficult situations are as yet waiting in the air. We expect to do precisely this, capable and pure detailing by building up and safeguarding a climate of free conversation and scholarly investigation within our institute. Efforts of Panacea in recent years have resulted in the formation of Oracle, the journalism body of our institute. Connect is another initiative of Panacea which acts as a bridge between students and the faculty within our institute. In collaboration with Clicks, Panacea has been contributing its share for Humans of IIT Bhubaneswar Facebook page of our institute.
Oratory. Object of oratory is not truth alone, but persuasion. With various events like extemporary, debates, MUNs, group discussions, shipwreck, and devil's advocate, this part of our club presents a plethora of opportunities for students. Also, Panacea has started a new national level debate competition named Lit Spree. And in association with Alma Fiesta, Panacea also conducted the first ever MUN of IIT Bhubaneswar.
The members of Panacea have been achieving a number of awards in national as well as international competitions. We have achieved Outstanding Delegate Award in IMUN, third prize in IIT Roorkee MUN, second prize in Expostulates NIT Agartala, third prize in DES Introduction IITS Pune, third prize in Pursuit of Dispute, that is a national level debate competition again, and again a first prize in the Devil's Advocate conducted under Alma Fiesta, and the list is much longer.
We will take you through some of the activities that have been conducted in Panacea. Here are a few glimpses of the events in the form of photos and videos.
So hope you guys enjoyed these clips. And as we are done with the introduction part, here's a small game for you. We'll share excerpts of some interesting news articles. And you'll have to think of a creative headline for them and write the answers in the comment section. So here is the first excerpt for you. To mark the death anniversary of Kim Jong-il, North Korea has imposed a strict ban on laughing, drinking, and shopping on its citizens for a period of 11 days. If any resident is found to break the rule, he/she can be arrested. In addition to this, people cannot celebrate their birthdays or wedding anniversaries if it falls during this mourning period. So now you have 20 seconds to think about the headline for this particular excerpt. Okay, time up. Now we'll move to the second excerpt of our game. Creating a record of sorts, a painting pig named Picasso, who was saved from slaughter at the 11th hour before becoming a world renowned artist, has sold an abstract work for a record breaking 20,000 euros. Apart from this, Picasso has generated 400 works of original artwork. The pig found his hidden talent after several toothbrushes were accidentally left in her stall. So the time starts now. Time up. Now we'll move to the third excerpt of our game. The planet Venus is so hot that no life form would be able to survive there. But the latest research suggests something else. Venus could be becoming more habitable after evidence of bacterial life forms were found in its clouds. Could there be a new alien species in the making? What do you guys think? Write an interesting headline about this. Your time starts now. Time up, guys. So, this was the small game from our side. You can contact us from the Facebook account or the Instagram handle. And see you guys at inductions. Thank you.
Hello everyone. We, the Quiz Club, are here to introduce you to the world of quizzing and give you an insight into the Quiz Club of IIT Bhubaneswar. So let's start with quizzing. What is quizzing? What comes to your mind when you hear the word quiz? You may think of questions like this: who was the first man on the moon, or who was the first woman to go to space? Or questions like this. However, quizzing isn't just restricted to questions like this. We will give you an example as to how to approach a quiz question.
So solving a quiz question is essentially like solving a puzzle. Now let's see this with an example. This bottle of water, as shown in the picture, was launched in London in 2009 for some specific reason. Now I want you to look at both the pictures given on the screen and tell me what's so special about the water brand. Now, if we start to solve this question, we notice that in the first picture, there are nutritional information about the water bottle. In that, there are three chemicals in red, which is dichloromethane, carbon tetrachloride, and chloroform, which have percentages in negative. Now, if we also look at the name of the water brand, we see that it's Bhopal. So it sounds like Bhopal if you really stress on it. Now, considering both those, the name of the water brand and the nutritional information, we might relate it to the Bhopal gas tragedy. So, the actual answer to this question is that the water was sourced from the villages around the Union Carbide factory in Bhopal almost 25 years after the Bhopal gas tragedy, indicating that the traces of the chemicals shown in red are very negligible and they have been eradicated, and the groundwater is absolutely safe to use.
Here are some of the achievements of the Quiz Club in the past few years. Do check out our Instagram page the most followed social handle of all clubs and societies of IIT Bhubaneswar. We regularly conduct quizzes on Instagram stories on a plethora of topics, from movies and music to sports and everything in between. Apart from this, we post general questions as well to keep your neurons pumping.
We frequently conduct offline quizzes at the campus. Here are a few glimpses of the offline quizzes that we have recently conducted.
So time for a quick quizzing round. Here's question 1. Teen Darwaza was built by Ahmad Shah I immediately after the foundation of the city X and was completed in 1450. The gateway has 3 arches which led into a large enclosure forming the outer courtyard of the palace called Maidan Shah in the past, with a fountain and raised terrace in the center. The gates are also featured in the logo of City X's municipal corporation. Identify the City X. You can write the answer in the chat box, and the hint to the question are in the question itself. So time's up. Let's look at the answer now. The answer to the question is Ahmedabad. So how do we reach the answer? So as you can see in the question, it was given that the Teen Darwaza was built by the ruler Ahmad Shah I, and it was built immediately after the foundation of the city X. So as it was built after the foundation of the city by the ruler, so there must be some connection between the ruler and the monument. And also, as the name of the ruler is Ahmad, we can relate it with some similar sounding city, and that is Ahmedabad. Thus we reach our answer. Here's to question 2.
Alright guys, now we move on to a visual quiz. These form a major part of quizzes and are essentially in buzzer rounds, where your objective is to beat the timer and answer the fastest. Now you just have to do one thing: observe the given video carefully and answer the question given by the set. We'll now play the video. So the question is, identify the game and what was the controversy surrounding it. Alright, we'll move on to the answer now. So the answer to your question is, the name of the game is Salmon Bay, and the controversy surrounding it was that the actor Salman Khan went to court against the developers and the game got banned. So let's see how we can find out the answer. By observing the video itself, we can see that the driver is running over people, and in the end, the screen asks us if you want to push the case on the driver. To anyone who is familiar with the Salman Khan hit and run case, these are easy giveaways. Thus, we can find out that the game is a hilarious take on that court case.
So let's move on to the final question. In 1933, West Indies toured England for a 3-match test series. In the second match at Old Trafford, Manchester, West Indian spinner Ellis Achong bowled a delivery that got sharp turn after pitching outside off towards the leg side and got Walter Robbins stumped. While walking towards the pavilion, he looked to the umpire and said in frustration, "Fancy being done by a bloody X." Thus, this bowling style is also called as X. What is X? So hint is, look at the picture, and X is a very offensive word. So put your answer in the chat box. And time's up. Let's look at the answer. The answer is Chinaman. So let's find out how we can approach the answer. So here we can see the name is Ellis Achong, and we can see the face. So it does appears like he's from a Chinese origin, and as it is X is an offensive word, so maybe he would have told him as a Chinaman. So as we know, Chinaman is a very common term in cricket. Chinaman is made popular by bowlers like Brad Hogg and Kuldeep Yadav.
You can find us on other social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Please do check them out. Happy quizzing. Thank you.
Kabaddi, 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 kabaddi.
अरे क्या हुआ क्या हुआ
पानी पानी पानी।
No, don't do that. It may block his windpipe.
Let me take photos.
I'm a trained first aider. Can you all move few steps back and let the fresh air come in? I think I can help. Can I proceed?
Yes, we are trained first aid.
Sanitizer. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Someone call an ambulance. His breathing is normal. His pulse is also fine. Let's put him in recovery position. Okay.
Stop. My hand is paining.
Hand is pain. I think his hand is fractured and it is swelling. I have a scarf in my bag. Let's use that as a bandage. Okay, someone help please.
It's paining.
Ambulance is here.
Let me check. Well, you guys did a great job. This was exactly how it was supposed to be done.
I'm so happy that I attended the first aid workshop.
Workshop. When was this conducted?
It was conducted in the winter vacation by Esperus Society.
S4S? What is S4S?
By Esperus, she means Souls for Solace, which is the social welfare society of IIT Bhubaneswar.
So S4S only conducts first aid workshops?
No, not only first aid workshops, Esperus conducts many other activities.
Not only first aid workshop, Souls of Solace, the social welfare society of IIT Bhubaneswar, has conducted many socially beautiful events like blood donation camp. Souls of Solace conducts blood donation camp where donors from our institute participate in huge numbers and contribute their share in attempt to save one's life. We also organize Children's Fest. We had organized this event in association with Alma Fiesta for children in several orphanages. Our motto behind this is to share with them the happiness that they deserve. Diwali gift distribution. On the occasion of Diwali, we had conducted Diwali gift distribution event, which was our way to express our gratitude towards our caretakers at IIT Bhubaneswar. We believe that there is no joy in possession without caring. Old and redundant clothes were collected from students and staff within the campus as donation for a clothes donation drive. These were distributed to the underprivileged in Bhubaneswar and surrounding villages. Health and hygiene camp. Villages near the institute were provided with healthcare assistance and counseling on the importance of hygiene habits. We had also conducted flood relief fundraiser for Maharashtra. We know that each being needs support. Souls of Solace conducted Hand for a Paw, where we stepped forward to create awareness on care for street animals. We also reached out to people for COVID relief. Nothing in this world can influence you more than your own thoughts. For an effective mental counseling, Souls for Solace conducted mental health awareness program where Dr. Gagandeep Kaur ma'am had answered a lot of queries that students had.
Now I hope you realize how much of an important role a social welfare society can play in making this world a better place. We give you that platform where you can tackle various problems within the society. Souls for Solace will go on organizing many such events and try its best to reach many for our promising future.
Next, I would like to invite Mr. Arkadipta Chatterjee, the General Secretary of Technical Council, to brief you about the Technical Council work and functioning.
So good evening to all present here today. This is Arkadipta Chatterjee, General Secretary, Science and Technology Council, Students Gymkhana, IIT Bhubaneswar. So today I am here to give a brief intro to what the exact function of the Science and Technology Council of Students Gymkhana is, so that you could have a better insight on what we do throughout the year and what it would mean for you to join the council. So basically, the Science and Technology Council is responsible for all technical and other relevant activities that take part in the institute, be it ranging from the Inter-IT Tech Meet or be it other workshops, coding workshops, robotics workshops, or whatever, be it seminars from reputed professors or any other sort of seminar that might be relevant to our domain. We always look forward to improving the science and technology culture in the institute. Given that we already are part of an IIT system, it's the responsibility of the council to explore all the potential quality that we harbor amongst ourselves that has remained undiscovered till date. The Science and Technology Council is one of the three main councils that comes under the Students Gymkhana executive body, uh, along with the Sociocultural Council and the Sports Council. And to facilitate the functions of the Science and Technology Council, it has been divided into, not divided, it has been segregated into four chief societies that help in functioning in their domains segregatedly and smoothly. The chief four main societies include Neuromancers, that is the Programming and Coding Society, the Web and Design Society known as WebAnD, the Robotics and Intelligence Systems Society known as RISC, and the Astronomy Society known as Nakshatra. And here you can see these are the office bearers. I myself being the General Secretary. My name is Arkaditya Chatterjee. And we have four secretaries who are in charge of their respective societies. Sukriti Tripathi for WebAnD, Sashank Sheth for RISC, Pranay Borgohain for Neuromancers, and Aniket Singh for Nakshatra. So now all the societies will give their respective intros to help you get a better insight on what exactly are their functions. And so we welcome you all to be part of our council and to explore what is within you. That scientific temperament is within you. We will help you all to develop to the best of your potential. So have a great evening and see you all at the inductions. Thanks.
Greetings everyone. My name is Nikhil.
And I'm Michelle.
And I'm Shashwat. Without further ado, let's start with the introduction of the Astronomy Society of IIT Bhubaneswar, Nakshatra.
Now the question might arise, what does an astronomy society do in an engineering college like an IIT?
Our aim is to gather as a group of astronomy and cosmology enthusiasts and exchange relevant knowledge among all society members. We not only explore and discuss astronomy and recent news, but also organize telescope handling sessions and night sky observations, because After all, what's the point of discussing about a galaxy if you can't see it, right?
Considering it, we organize various stargazing sessions for the students and the faculty. We also publish a bi-monthly magazine called Galactic Cafe, and we have Instagram and Facebook handles notifying people with various astronomical events on regular intervals.
Our equipments include the following. The first picture that you see is the Celestron Reflector Telescope. It has a good optical power due to its large aperture, making it easy to observe distant celestial objects. The reflector telescope has a focal length of 650 mm and an aperture of 130 mm, which uses an equatorial mount.
Now, the other photo that you see is of a Celestron lens kit, which includes 6 lenses that range from 6 mm focal length to 32 mm wide angle focal length. It also contains some filters that make solar observations easy, along with a green laser which is very powerful and can be used for pointing bodies at night sky.
The next picture we have here is the refractor telescope, which has a focal length of 700 mm and an aperture of 70 mm. It has a finder lens attached, which is used for aiming or pointing objects in the sky, and a 90-degree diagonal mirror for easier viewing.
We have two binoculars which have up to 10 times magnification, and apart from this, we also have two red lasers and flashlights which come in handy for stargazing sessions.
With the reflector and refractor telescopes, Venus, rings of Saturn, Jupiter, and 4 of its moons can be spotted.
Now, let's have a look at the various activities which we do. We release a bi-monthly magazine called Galactic Cafe, which contains interesting articles, recent news, enthralling astro gallery, amusing astro jokes, crossword puzzles, and quizzes. Our team puts a lot of effort in coming up with beautiful designs and fascinating content. We'll be releasing the next edition of Galactic Cafe shortly. Please give it a read and provide us with your valuable feedbacks.
And here is something new that we started this year, AstroChamp, an annual astro meet. It was held in the month of May and June. We conducted various webinars, guest talks, competitions, amongst other things. Since we received an excellent participation this year, we hope on taking this to a higher level next year.
Here are some clicks of the telescope handling sessions conducted recently.
And here is Team Nakshatra helping the student community in observing the night sky.
Coming to social media, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow us to stay updated with interesting posts and future astronomical events. And here are the office bearers of our society.
Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known, and humankind is in constant search of that unknown.
And here is something which proves it. With this, we come to the end of the presentation.
Thank you all. See you all at the inductions.
A warm welcome to all the freshers of batch 2021. We hope you all are doing well. I am Pranay Borgohain, Secretary of Neuromances, and I'm going to give you a glimpse into the Programming Society of IIT Bhubaneswar. But what exactly is Neuromances? Neuromances is the Programming Society of IIT Bhubaneswar and was founded in 2013 by a group of dedicated programmers like us. The main aim of Neuromancers is to maintain and foster a coding culture and introduce the students to the ins and outs of programming as the world is increasingly being rebuilt in cyberspace. As a society, we have never limited ourselves when it comes to technology, and our members have varied interests in programming, such as web development, app development, machine learning, competitive programming, cloud computing, DevOps, and many more.
Hi, my name is Amit, and I'm a core team member of Neuromancers. Since its inception, Neuromancers has been a highly active society and has conducted many workshops, coding contests, webinars, etc. Our members have been successfully providing software-based solution to student community ever since. The latest addition being the community center booking system, which will be released shortly. And of course, we love to participate in various hackathons and coding competitions and spend our time cracking problems or chilling together. Now, why would you be interested in joining Neuromancers? Well, let me tell you. As a member of our society, you will be able to find like minded people who love programming. This in turn means that you will always have someone to help you debug your code in case you get stuck, or help you with your code related doubts. The seniors from our society are pretty knowledgeable in their respective field of interest, and alumni placed or interning in companies like Google, Microsoft, Adobe, Jaguar Land Rover, etc., often take out time from their busy schedule to guide their juniors. You also get to connect with some of the friendliest coder who will always be happy to help you out. Every year, members of our society get to work on a few projects involving real world problems, which gives them a taste of real software development experience. We also conduct regular tech related sessions where you can learn as an attendee or simply have fun while gaining experience as an event organizer. Moreover, you get to dabble in various new technologies along with the peer group, so that you never have to struggle to learn something completely on your own.
Now that's enough talk. Let us instead show you what Neuromancers is really about. We maintain social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn to keep the student body updated with what we've been up to, and you can follow us using these handles. We hope to see you again, and happy coding until then.
Welcome to the Robotics and Intelligent Systems Club RISC, the Robotics Society of IIT Bhubaneswar. We are a team of technology enthusiasts who explore the world of technology, learn and make projects based on robotics, Internet of Things, machine learning, computer simulations, etc. RISC is home to many of the institute's robotics enthusiasts who spend a great chunk of their time in designing and prototyping robots which can perform any required task. We also organize regular workshops to inspire students across varied technical backgrounds to develop their ideas and expose them to the wonders of robotics. The motto of the society is to encourage and guide the members to learn newer technologies and make projects through which they can get experience to solve real life problems, possibly establishing a foundation for the ones who are looking at robotics as a career. So, what will you learn here? You will learn about AI-powered rovers which support multiple sensors and neural networks in parallel for object recognition, collision avoidance, and more, all in a variety of cool configurations that let you build something that's uniquely you. Swarm robots. You will also learn about swarm robots, which are locally coordinated multiple robots which have collective behavior to perform tasks. The embedded systems. You will also learn about Arduino based embedded dev systems, which are user friendly for project making and prototyping. Robot locomotion. You will also learn about various robotic simulation softwares which are used for controlling robot locomotion. Robotic technology. You will learn about various technologies, upcoming technologies such as SolidWorks, OpenCV, Python, Gazebo, Raspberry Pi, robotic operating system, and many more. Now let us see the timeline of workshops conducted by RISC this year. In February, Arduino workshop was conducted where participants learned about basic Arduino functioning and coding procedures and were assigned to make applied projects. In May, a month-long SolidWorks workshop was held to give extensive idea about workings and functioning of SolidWorks to the participants. In September, Computer Vision workshop was held to give insight about the computer vision technologies using Python and OpenCV. Have a look at some of our previous projects, shall we? RISC have some really cool project built over the last few years. We have built drones, obstacle avoidance rovers, maze solvers, and oh, we also have built a wall climbing rover. And the list doesn't really end here. Nevertheless, we need to move on to our achievements. RISC had a history of doing well in a wide range of contests from all over India. At Inter-IIT Tech Meet, for example, we highlighted our presence with projects like AR glasses and PhotonX. We developed bots for Yantrix, the robotics event of Visionaire, where we participate and excel in competitions like RoboWar and Kickoffs. We also have a legacy of actively participating in Yantra, a robotics competition held by IIT Bombay, where last year we produced a self-balancing bot. In Flipkart Grid, we developed a CV-based swarm navigation system to optimize product delivery solutions.
Now let us introduce me to our council members. Our secretary is Shashank Sheth, and our governors are Sanjeev Patra, Pranav Netungari, and Om Waghela. So let us see you in induction. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Sudhanshu and I am a part of the web team of the Web and Design Society of IIT Bhubaneswar. So my friend had earlier told about the various workshops that we are organized in the past and that we will be organizing in the future. Now I will be talking about the projects that the Web and Design Society has completed in the past and also the projects we are working upon right now. The first one is the local OLX website, which which can be used by the seniors and passouts to sell their belongings so that the juniors can get it at a very low price. Then we have the Intra Quora website. This website would be like the Quora website where the students can ask questions, academic or non-academic, and other students, especially the seniors, can answer it. This would be very helpful for the freshers to get an idea of their college life. Then comes the live quiz multiplayer website. Once it's completed and fully deployed, it can be used to launch live quizzes which the students can take part and can also challenge their friends. Then the next we have the travel component website, which is must need website of the IIT Bhubaneswar. As you all know, our institute is located on the outskirts of the Bhubaneswar city. So if anyone wants to go to the city, the auto rickshaw they charge a lot. So the person going to the city can upload his travel details on the website, so that if another person is going on the same date or the same time, can share the fare with him so that the economical burden on both of them will be less. The next website you are seeing is the website we are currently on right now, the official web and design website, society website. But actually, it's an ongoing project of the web and design society, as a number of features are yet to be added to it. Once it's completed, it will be looking very dynamic and beautiful. Now that we have seen the ongoing projects of the Women Design Club of IIT Bhubaneswar, now let's see some of the completed works of our club. The first one is the AstroSam, which was created in collaboration with Nakhetra for the AstroSam 2021 competition. The next one is the Mind Ball, which was created in collaboration with the Sports Council, which is basically a fantasy league type prediction website created by our fellow coders. Next one is the Oracle, which is a part of Panacea, our journalism body. In this website, we keep a record of the recent events which has occurred in our institution. The next website is the Academic Resource Portal, which is made in collaboration with the Academic Council. Here, you can find a compilation of almost all the academic guides that can be provided by our seniors. The next website is the CDC IIT BBS. This website highlights the placement details of our campus and helps the students register to companies for the internship and placements. The next is the Academic Council. This website contains information which is pretty much needed by campus students for academic purposes. The next is the Intense Prediction League, which is made in collaboration with Asameda. It is a fantasy league organized during the IPL season in association with the Asameda, which is the sports fest of IIT Bhubaneswar. Now you can find the link for all the codes which are used to develop these websites by clicking on this link. This is a GitHub link which you can from there you can find out the repository for all the websites. Now let's look into the works of our design team. In the design team, we are a bunch of people who are very inclusive about our design. We design, we learn, and we design again. This is a cycle we follow through the learning process. In some cases, a simple design can create a greater impact as compared to 150 words. So that's what we do, creating impact through our design. The Design Society of IIT BBS has the credit of publishing posters for all the events competition across the campus. This society will help us improve our own creativity and help us master our design skills, which is a must in today's world. In order to do that, we will be conducting competition, workshop, webinars, and many more things. As we have already mentioned, we are going to conduct various series with many renowned designers, and many more competitions on posters, logos, and illustrated design will be conducted. So finally, I would like to say that design is the intelligence made visible, and we believe in exploring it together. So join us in the saga and make your life much more creative. See you all at the inductions. Thank you.
Finally, I would like to introduce Mr. Devesh Sheth, the General Secretary of the Sports Council of IIT Bhubaneswar. Now, I would like to invite Policity Yashwant, Cricket Secretary, to brief you about the Sports Council.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Polisati Yashwant, the Cricket Secretary from Sports Council Students Gymkhana. In this short presentation, I'll try to give insights into the functions of our Sports Council. In the past 3 weeks, almost all of you must have experienced the sports environment in our institute, but that's just a glimpse of what our council has in store for you. We have a good distribution of team and individual sports under our council. The team sports include cricket, football, volleyball, basketball, and hockey, while the individual sports include badminton, tennis, table tennis, squash, and aquatics. So, what do? We play with passion and also we play for fun. We prioritize fitness of our players, so we organize frequent intra-society fitness activities. We conduct regular coaching under experienced coaches who are committed towards the sport. We also provide opportunity to the members of our societies to represent our institute in inter-college sports event. Now let us see some intra-college sports events that were conducted by our council. These recent events are the events which were conducted by our council in the recent past. There is nothing to worry if you haven't got a chance to participate in some of them, as we already have a long list of events planned which span all the sports under our council. There will be inductions into our council society soon, and these are the prerequisites we expect from a player who is joining us. We value skill or discipline, and we want the player to be dedicated towards the sport and the society. That's it from our side. Thank you for your time and see you at the inductions.
So, this was all for today. Thank you for joining. See you all at the inductions.